everybody, this is Nicole with Helpmamaremote.com, and today I'm sharing with you a 3D Valentine ornament. Now what you'll need for this project, you're going to need hot glue, a drill. Now if you do not have a drill, if you have a sharp metal object that you can heat up, and then you'll use that object as an awl to drill your hole in. You'll also need a little heart box from the Dollar Tree, ceramic heart. If you see something else that you would like to put in here, you could do that as well. You're also going to need this little planter. Now this is in the garden section at Dollar Tree. So be sure to be on the lookout because this is more of a spring item. Be sure to see this in some future videos because I'm sure me and my daughter will be doing some projects with these for the garden. And the last thing you're going to need is twine. Now I picked this twine up from Walmart, but they also have twine at Dollar Tree. The twine at Dollar Tree comes in a set of 3. And you have this neutral color, a green, and I believe it's another neutral color or like a red. So you can also get this item at Dollar Tree as well. So let's get started. We're going to start off with our jute. Now what I want to hang a tassel from my bowl. So we're going to start off with our tassel. And I'm using jute because the style of my home is more vintage. But if you have the glam look, you want to use ribbon. Sequence will be really pretty. That will be really pretty. So I'm just wrapping it on this card. Get any card. You can use a credit card, gift card. And I'm just wrapping it around. And you're going to make it as, thick as you're going to want your tassel. I want it kind of bulky. I don't want it small. You can use yarn. So you can use sequins, ribbon, yarn, twine. Like that's going to be a nice size tassel. I'm going to remove it from my card. And since this is where it's hanging, this will probably be my end part I'm going to tie. Just tying it in a knot. Now I'm going to take some of this off because I want to make sure this is nice and secure. You can make your tassel how, whichever way is comfortable to you. So I'm just going to take it through here since it's tied in a knot, and I'm going to wrap it to be nice and sturdy. When you cut your ribbon, make sure it's long enough because this is also what we're going to use to hang. Cut this piece off here. And now I'm going to tie it over top again. Make sure this is nice and secure. And then bring the two together and tie them off. This will center it. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this part off, and this is going to leave us with a tassel. Okay. These stragglies. Now I'm going to take another piece of twine. gonna wrap this. Tie it in a nice knot because I want to close this gap here. Now we're going to hot glue the twine around to give it a finished look. This is where your drill comes in. We're going to take our drill and we're going to drill a hole in our heart. We're going to drill a hole at the bottom and at the top. We're also going to drill a hole in the planter. We're going to drill a hole in the top and the bottom. But pay attention, if you look really closely, there is a seam, a very, very light seam on this bowl. And I'm sure this came from the molding process. I don't want to drill a hole in the seam because I'm afraid it may split. So I'm going to go where the seam isn't, and that's where I'll drill my hole in the top and the bottom. So now after we've drilled a hole in both pieces, we're going to take our twine and thread it through our planter first, and then we're going to thread it through the heart box. After we have threaded the twine through, we're going to put our heart in. You can glue your heart so it won't move, but I like the motion of it, so I won't be gluing mine in place. And then we're going to take the twine also through the top of the box and through the other part of the planter. After we've done that, we're going to glue the top on a box to make sure that the heart doesn't fall out. After we've done that, we're going to tie a knot. This is how you'll hang it. And there you have it, a 3D Valentine ornament. Get a chance to create one for Valentine. Think of other items you could use as well to give it a different look. Like this video if it was helpful to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd like to thank you for watching. This is Nicole with Helpmamaremote.com. Bye-bye.